Good morning, friends. Welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. Let us check what happened in the US market yesterday. So, yesterday was a lackluster day as far as US markets are concerned. After a robust rally during the last 8 to 10 trading session, we have seen Dow Jones was down to the tune of 0.25%, Nasdaq down by 0.4%, and S&P was down to the tune of 0.1%. And among the key losers in the US market yesterday were Apple. Apple was down by 2.5% after getting hit with an European Union antitrust fine of nearly $2 billion. At the same time, Tesla was down 7% after announcing the new price discount and incentive last week. Among the winner, so basically Nvidia continued to outperform the US equity markets, and we have again seen Nvidia moving up by 3%. At the same time, Super Microcomputer was up by 18%. Ford, which is on revival path, was up by 2%, led by the strong sales data. Massey, one of the leading retail chain in US, was up by 13% after Ark House Management and Brigade Capital Management increased their offer for the departmental store. Moving on to the other key important data which we track on a day-to-day basis. Crude oil is trading close to $83 to the barrel. Dollar index is close to 103.8 and US 10-year bond yield is close to 4.2%. Moving on to the gold, so gold futures have settled at a record high and have on an intraday basis have reached highs of $2,126 per ounce. So that's something to check on. At the same time, we have seen a massive rally in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has topped $68,000. So that's a significant rally we are seeing in cryptocurrency also. And during the week, market will look for a direction from Federal Reserve Jerome Powell, and he is expected to deliver monetary policy update to the House of Representatives on Wednesday and to the Senate on Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday we may see a lot of commentary coming from the US, especially pertaining to the commentary from Jerome Powell in the US Parliament, and that will have some impact on the US market, and to that extent other equity markets may also be impacted. On Wednesday, the key data to track will be ADP employment survey and January job opening, and on Friday manufacturing and non-farm payroll data for the Feb will be coming from the US market. Moving on to the domestic market, so again yesterday what we have seen is that Indian market ended at a fresh record high for the third day in a row on Monday, led by the heavyweights like Reliance, ICICI Bank and NTPC. So we have seen Nifty moving up by 27 points and settling at 22405 level, and Sensex was up by 66 points and have settled at 73873 levels. In terms of FII and DII activity, so we have seen foreign institutional investor offloading stocks worth 564 crore, whereas domestic institutional investor were buyer to the tune of 3,543 crore. Indian rupee ended on a flat note at 82.89 levels against the US dollar. In terms of market breadth, yesterday again market breadth was in favor of bear. So despite market trading at close to life high, we are seeing many stocks which are trading in on a red mark. So yesterday 2,565 stocks were in red as compared to 1,388 stocks which were in green. So this clearly shows that market is getting now clearly bifurcated, and the rally is shifting towards the large cap or companies where there is some positive trigger, and majority of the broader market is witnessing a profit booking. Despite of that, we have seen 311 stocks scaling 52-week high. That's a pretty good number. And number of stocks that have hit 52-week low are 35. So we need to track the market closely before making any position. Let us focus on the key news which will drive the market today. So yesterday evening, Tata Motors has announced the basically split of the company into the two part. One company will host the passenger vehicle business, which will include passenger vehicle, electric vehicle and JLR portfolio. So that will account for close to 70% of the value of the demerged entity. and the remaining business will be housed in, which is a commercial vehicle business, that will be the part of another entity, and the existing shareholder of Tata Motor will get one share each for the commercial vehicle business as well as passenger vehicle business, and the process is likely to get completed over the period of next 12 months. So that's the kind of positive move in long term as far as Tata Motors is concerned, because ultimately the passenger vehicle business is a relatively better business, high margin business, high growth business, and that can lead to the re-rating as far as passenger vehicle business is concerned, and that further paves the way for driving a lot of synergies between JLR and domestic business of passenger vehicle for Tata Motors. And going forward, if somebody, some strategic investor want to enter into the passenger vehicle business, they get a pure play company to ride on this story. So in a nutshell, I would recommend you to continue to hold Tata Motors in a long-term portfolio. Today we may see some gap up opening to the tune of 3 to 5%, and post that stock may settle. However, if somebody is a long-term investor, I would recommend you to continue to hold on to Tata Motors. IIFL Finance, yesterday evening again there was an embargo by Reserve Bank of India to disburse a gold loan, so that will have some negative reaction on IIFL Finance. As we speak today, the management call is going on, and let's see what management has to say in that. Macrotech Developer, which is the owner of Lodha brand, the company has launched its QIP to raise 3,300 crore, and that augurs well for the company, as the majority of the fund will go in repayment of debt. Although the QIP is at 7% discount to the current market price, post this QIP we expect stock to rally in a medium to long term. AU Small Finance Bank, the RBI has approved the merger of Fincare Small Finance Bank with the AU Small Finance Bank, and that augurs well for AU Small Finance Bank. Geo Financial Services, so we will see inter se promoter transfer of share. So promoter Sikka Port and Terminal and Jamnagar Utilities and Power will acquire 14 crore share of the company from another promoter group company. So that's a change of hand we are seeing in Geo Financial Services. Elantas Beck, the company will enter into a contract manufacturing arrangement with Actega GmbH, a sister company of Atlanta Group, to supply commercial shipment. That augurs well for Elanta Beck from a medium to long term perspective. Brigade Enterprises, the company has announced the launch of Dioro at Brigade El Dorado. The project size, that's a real estate project, and the project size is around 6.1 million square feet. That's a big project with a potential revenue of 380 crores. So Brigade Enterprises may remain under focus today. Jindal Stainless, the company has commenced maiden usage of green hydrogen in its stainless steel plant at Hisar, Haryana. That augur well for company from a long term perspective. NTPC, the company has signed a joint venture agreement with Uttar Pradesh Rajya Vidyut Utpadan Nigam for the development of renewable power park and projects in Uttar Pradesh. That's positive for NTPC from a medium to long term perspective. NBCC, the company has received an order worth 92 crore from Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, Chandigarh. That's a very small size of order as far as NBCC is concerned, so kind of neutral. Garden Rich and Shipbuilder Engineer, the company has signed an MOU with Indian Register of Shipping to develop green energy and autonomous vessel. So that augurs well for GRAC shareholder from a long-term perspective. KIMS Krishna Institute of Medical Services, the company has established a new 300-bed multi-speciality hospital in Thane with an investment of 500 crore. Though that again augurs well in a long term for KIMS. Mishtan Food, the company has received an in-principle approval from Bombay Stock Exchange for the proposed right issue of equity share for amount not exceeding rupees 50 crore. So let us see at what price the right issue is being offered at. Moving on to the IPO corner. So today we will see basically listing of two companies. One is Exicom Telesystems. So we have already recommended subscribe on Exicom, and the issue price was close to 142 rupees per share, and the listing is expected to be very robust today. The GMP as per the current market sources is close to 80 to 100%. So we may see a very robust listing as far as Exicom is concerned. Another company which is going to list today is Platinum Industry, and the issue price was close to 171 rupees per share. In terms of IPO which are open for subscription, one is the JG Chemical. It's a small IPO, though the IPO size is close to 251 crore, and out of that fresh issue is 165 crore and offer for sale is 86 crore, and the price band is 210 to 221 per share. It's a small company as far as chemical sector is concerned, but I would recommend you to apply for this IPO. We will soon release a small note on JG Chemical. You can ask your advisor or a dealer if you are a client of SBI Securities to share the note with you, or the note is also will also be available on Telegram channel of SBI Securities. RK Swami, so basically today is the second day for RK Swami, and this IPO was subscribed yesterday only 2 times, and we have also shared a detailed note on the same, so one can subscribe to RK Swami from a long term perspective. Mukka Protein, again the issue has been closed. So yesterday issue was subscribed 137 times. So we have a no view as far as Mukka Protein is concerned. In terms of bulk and block deal insider trade, so Swan Energy, we have seen some light lead fund VC has sold 25 lakh share at 721 per share. Tourism Finance Corporation, some individual Shruti Mohta has bought 0.5% stake in the company at 227 per share. In terms of insider trade, we have seen buying from promoters of ADF Foods and Jindal Stainless. So both these promoters of both these companies have bought shares from the open market. And Deccan Gold Mine, we have seen promoter Rama Mines for Mauritius offloading 76,000 shares between 29th Feb and 1st of March. Now moving on to the FNOQs. So if you see maximum call open interest is at 23,000, which indicate that that's the resistance as far as Nifty is concerned. And for put, maximum put open interest is at 22,000. That indicates a support as far as equity markets are concerned. So if I have to sum up today's discussion, I think global cues are muted at a current juncture. Indian equity markets are trading close to life high. However, if you see a broader construct of the market, we are seeing a profit booking in many mid cap and small cap names, especially yesterday when we have seen the news of a Mahadev app related Zenith DMCC, all the companies where Zenith is an investor, we have seen selling pressure over there. So trade cautiously. Let us position ourselves in companies which are better in quality. Let us not fall prey to various tips or rumor on small cap, mid cap companies. I think now time is to move to a better large size, mid size companies and protect our capital. Although markets may seem to be trading at life high, but broader market is indicating that there is a lot of profit booking happening in mid cap and small cap. In terms of sector, after the robust auto sales number for the month of Feb, I think auto and auto ancillary sector and cement sector is a place to be in. Today we are going to release one report which is the Rockstars of quarterly result, which you all know that post every quarter we release this report and we recommend 10 to 15 stocks long-term investment ideas, and we will be releasing this report today in the first half. So you can go through that report on SBI Securities website. At the same time, all the recommendations will be uploaded on SBI Securities mobile app, and the same report will be available on Telegram channel of SBI Securities. In case you are a client of SBI Securities, you can ask your dealer or advisor to forward that report to you. That's all for the day. Thanks for patiently listening to us. Have a good day.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.